Why couldn't black families live in Cranford, New Jersey? You ever notice how some Jersey towns brag about being family-friendly? Yeah, friendly for which families? Let's talk about Cranford, New Jersey, the pretty little suburb that built its image by keeping black families out. Back in the early 1900s, Cranford sold itself as a model American town. But behind that brochure smile were racial housing covenants that flat-out banned black people from buying or renting homes. It wasn't an accident, it was policy. Cranford's realtors and developers worked hand in hand to make sure the only black faces you saw after sunset were domestic workers headed for the train back to Elizabeth or Newark. Because like Verona, Cranford was a sundown town. You could work there, but you couldn't live there. You could build their homes, but never own one. Police enforced it without saying a word. Black drivers pulled over for looking suspicious. Landlords mysteriously lost applications from black renters. And if you dared to stay too long after dark, you got a visit, not a conversation. By the 1940s and 1950s, when black veterans came home from WPUs looking to buy houses with GI Bill benefits, Cranford slammed the door in their faces. Those opportunities and that generational wealth went straight to white families. And that's why the gap still stands today. But here's the flip. The descendants of the people they kept out? We built our own neighborhoods, our own businesses, our own schools, and our success doesn't need their zip code to shine. So next time you hear Cranford, a great place to raise a family, just remember, it used to depend on what color that family was. Say their names, say the towns, because history hides behind white picket fences too. Proof Cranford, NJ documented in Sundown Town Research. Lowen, Sundown Towns, a hidden dimension of American racism. 1920s, 1940s. Racial housing covenants restricted sales to white persons only. Police enforcement of unwritten curfews for black workers reported in Union County archives. Post-WPU GI Bill home loans largely denied to black veterans in Cranford area. Census data through 1970 shows nearly zero black residents despite proximity to Newark. If you grew up thinking racism was a Southern thing, follow for more untold black history from right here in Jersey. Comment, open the gates if you think it's time these suburbs face their past.